Okay, so today we're going to be going over the different generations and how they look at certain products. I'm going to start it off with the baby boomers. They're generally the older generation, and they're all looking at uh, working hard, and they have the set in morals of doing a hard day's work and working from sun up to sundown. They would look at Honda Civics as just a normal car where it get them to place and something reliable. They would look at iPhone SX as something they don't really need because it's too outdated for them. They wouldn't understand it in a full sense, and they just need something small and reliable. Then presidential candidate, they would be the ones that would most likely be going towards that because they are the higher ups and the older generation, so they do have the experience that they could possibly do it.
For the Generation X, I believe in this generation, everything is moving towards like technology and stuff. So they would look at a Honda Civic as a good car, but that's not really their priority. An Apple iPhone is maybe a little bit more interesting to them because social media and all of that. And presidential candidate, it will interest them, but I think it will be more of a baby boomer. Like it will be more important for baby boomers than a Generation X.
Generation Y, they're more of the social group, the social generation. They don't really see race. They're more they're non-confrontational. They don't believe in conflict. And they embrace technology. So with a Honda Civic, they'd probably just see it as another car. I mean, there's different varieties of cars that provide more technology and stuff, so it'd probably lean more towards a car that's more advanced. An iPhone 6 is probably, a phone that would lean towards because it has a lot more apps and forms of gadgets they can use besides texting and calling. And the presidential candidate, they'd probably not be so interested in something like that. They're probably more interested in social forms of things going on compared to like a presidential candidate, but they probably have some kind of involvement in that.
And the last one is millennials, which is our generation, the generation that is more towards technology. So Honda Civic, depending on what year it would be. Hey, we trying to do a video, everyone's being loud. Jeez. The Honda Civic, depending on what year it would be. I feel like depending on the person and depending on what taste they have. Most Honda Civics that are old don't have the Bluetooth and navigation system. So it's depending on what the person and what taste they want. The iPhone, they would definitely want that. You don't see a lot of people with Android, so our generation likes the iPhone and the pictures and the FaceTime and stuff like that. And then the presidential candidate, I don't really think, once again, depending on the person, but if you're being stereotypical, just our generation didn't really care about politics, and it all depends on if it affects them. So if it affects them, then they are be involved in politics. But if it doesn't affect them, they don't really care.